Hey YouTube, this is Givenup 96 here, and I'm going to be doing this video for SourceFed Movie Club, and the movie that they just had us watch was The Emperor's New Groove. This movie came out when Disney kinda wasn't as classic like they were with like 101 Dalmatians. This movie came out probably around the time when me personally, I started getting out of Disney films. I did see this one as a kid and I thought it was rewatching this movie is really entertaining. It's about the life choices of an emperor and how it gets him into a very odd situation. The film begins where a emperor who is in vain basically thinks he's God because he's the emperor and he's always been given what he wants. So he likes to dance. He's very into his groove, hence the title of the film. He is so obsessed with his groove, he throws a man out of his building, which was really funny. This film is really, for what it is, it's really funny. With David Spade in the Disney movie, with the likes of John Goodman, and I can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure it's Joe from Family Guy. He is hilarious. He really is one of the main fighting factors of this film. I love John Goodman. David Spade is David Spade. You either love him or you hate him. He's just there for me. But in this film, because he has that voice of this cocky, like, really pompous prince, I can really see how this short little guy thinks he's on top of the world. John Goodman's character starts off early in this film. John Goodman's character starts off early in this film as Pacha. Pacha is a peasant who gets a summons from the emperor to talk about his little village, which the emperor wants to kick Pacha out and put his mount on it. This film is definitely about showing the friendship, building a friendship, and how even though somebody can seem terrible, has redeeming factors. Early in the film, the emperor gets turned into an oh god. Early in this film, the emperor gets turned into a llama, which is very interesting because that's what Pacha raises, which just sets that up perfectly to show the main purpose of the film. The reason why the Emperor Cusco is changed into a llama is because he fires his advisor, and she wants revenge because if she can kill him with no heirs in the line, she will become the ruler. This is a really good point. The purpose of the film is really let's take out this pompous king and allow this woman who is nothing more than pure evil. The running joke is she has pure terror written on her face, basically. So anyway, as the movie progresses, we learn that Cusco has trust issues. He believes that his advisor would do anything in the world just to bring him back, and what Pacha realizes since the starting point is that no, Esma, I think her name is, Esma is this evil witch that wants nothing more than just world domination. Yeah, world domination. But anyways, it's the classic story of let's take the prince, turn him into a frog, but in this case it's a llama, and there's no love interest but Pacha. Pacha's kind of like in that love interest role where he wants to just take her to take him and bring him back in order, so he figures out that Cusco figures out that he can't take his mount, where there are many times where Cusco gets saved and they make a deal that like, oh, I'll take you to the palace if you make sure you don't steal my house and home. And the emperor continues, I think he does it once, maybe twice. He says, yeah, I'll take that deal, but then something happens, and like in the scene where he falls through the bridge, which is hilarious, where he's just like taunting Pacha and he falls through, and it just, Pacha's like, you know what, screw you, and punches him in the face. I mean, if I was in that position, I would have done the same thing. All in all, they get back to the castle. Actually, first I want to mention the kids. The kids are the most annoying part of this movie. They're laughing and giggling all the time, and which is like really cute because that's how we acted as kids. But as an adult, seeing those characters, I'm like, God, just be quiet. I want some time to myself. But all in all, they're there for the children who are watching, not us. So, like I said before, as this movie progresses, we see Esma trying to chase him down. There's many Scooby-Doo moments where they're going through a door and just missing each other until they finally see each other, but they don't see each other, but they recognize something's up. So there's a lot of like little physical gags in the film, which is always to me funny because we always need a physical gag in a film, whether it's in the 30s or even in today. A physical gag will lighten up the mood of your film no matter where it's at. But anyway, this film progresses. They finally reach the palace, and as Cusco's about to become prince again, he gets caught. And I don't want to ruin this film for you, but the best part of this whole movie is when Esma gets turned into a cat. She's hilarious as this little ball of fur bent on destruction, and she's going to kill Cusco, and she mentions how her voice is all squeaky, and it really just, it brings the film over that hill where Pacha lives, and you're like, yes, that is what we wanted to see. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5 because really, even though this was during the points of Disney where I wasn't so much in love with the... Why am I finger quoting? I wasn't in love with Disney at this point, so overall a 4 out of 5, really good score for me. Really good score for anybody, really. This was in Disney's dying period, so it's really nice to see that they did release some good films. Lilo and Stitch was fun, but Atlantis was, it was beautiful. Beautiful Atlantis, but we'll get to that some other time if they ever bring it on Movie Club. But this was The Emperor's New Groove, 4 out of 5. It's not for everybody, but if you like to see the pompous prince, even while he's talking through the movie, he's pompous up until his self basically tells him to shut up. But this pompous prince brought down to our level, and just, it's a movie that I would recommend for everyone, especially children. This will teach them so many things about life, not to be a mean child, for lack of a better word. So this is Give It Up 96. This is my movie club review, and I hope you like it. Bye.